any one of you, just whoever jumps right up, just gets it. You get it. Yep.
All right, I teach language arts, so I'm giving you a full prompt.
LA.
Okay, so when you create anything, then there's like a million steps from like planning to creating to producing and all of that. And it's generally assumed you make music because you love it, but I'm wondering what aspect is it that draws you in? Like what suckers you into doing it day after day?
That's a good question, actually. Backstage, someone asked me what kind of question I would want, and that's pretty much exactly what I was like. I'd like a question about why we do this. So that was a plant in the audience. What suckers us back into it? I could not have put it better myself. Music writing is really hard because it's like anything. You have to try to. Well, for me, I feel like I have to come up with something original and something I haven't done before. So since all I know are power chords and then C and G, I'm like, okay, how am I gonna tune my guitar or put the capo somewhere that people in the audience are gonna be like, that one again? Oh God! So it's like you start at a disadvantage. You start at negative when you start because you're like, okay, trying not to sing about my relationship, trying not to sing about love. Don't say love. Don't say heart. Don't say run. Don't say hide. Like Sarah has all these rules for me. And so it's like I can't use any of the chords I know, I can't use any of the experience I've had, and I can't use any of the words that I can spell or rhyme with. And then it's like I've got to do it so that my neighbors can't hear me, so I kind of have to start off whispering, and then there's like hours of just strumming along, and then you basically just hum, kind of like you're like, then I usually eat lunch, and then I go back and I listen to all the voice notes on my phone, and I'm like, oh, well, which part of that is what? Just wait, let me tell you. So then like a couple more hours of what I just did that I won't do again for you happens, and then all of a sudden a melody line or some sort of like rhythm, whatever, like a thing happens, and then all of a sudden the excitement builds, and then it's like 2 hours of blurry stuff that I can't remember, and that's probably when like the Holy Spirit comes down and gives me the song or whatever. It really is. Okay. So then the song happens, and then you get into like the finite, not the finite, you get into the details basically. Then you start fixing the lyrics and fixing the melody and recording different ideas and whatever. Okay, so like now 12 hours has happened. Then you go out for dinner, you watch Damages, you go to bed, you get up, and then you listen back to what you did. It's at that point that if the song is meant to be, it's going to be meant to be, because you're going to hear it and it's going to inspire you to finish it. Okay. Then I send it to Sarah. And then Sarah makes comments, and then I'll go out for dinner again. So now 2 days have passed. And then I have dinner, and then maybe I have like 2 or 3 mojitos. And then I come home and I listen to the song. And that is when I get suckered into doing it all over again, because I'm like, this is awesome!
So it's alcohol.